Case brief. Danzl versus No.St.Paul Maplewood, Oakdale Independent School District. This is a United States Court of Appeals 8th Circuit case. It was submitted September 1981 and was decided a couple months later in November 1981. The facts of the case. Agnes Danzl brought this action against the defendant school district, claiming it had declined to hire her as a high school principal because of her sex, in violation of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. The district court entered judgment for plaintiff, and the school district appealed. The main issue is whether the district court erred when they asked the school district to collect evidence for why they did not hire Danzl as a high school principal. The district court summarized its holding on this point as follows. The defendants have failed to provide legitimate non-discriminatory evidence for not hiring Danzl for this position of high school principal. Their holding, upon remand, the case being sent back to the district court, was that the district court's memorandum opinion held that the school district did not maliciously discriminate against Dr. Danzl when they chose to hire a man for the principal position. So the decision was reversed. The legal rationale for reversing their decision was due to the supplemental briefs that were filed and oral argument that took place before the full bench of judges at the rehearing. The court reconsidered the matter fully and came to the opinion that the district court erred when it required defendants to meet their burden to provide evidence instead of merely to articulate a legitimate non-discriminatory reason for not hiring plaintiff. The district panel of judges held that defendants did in fact articulate a legitimate non-discriminatory reason for their action. That is, that Dr. Danzl was not hired because the successful applicant, a man, had been a school principal in the past, and because some checks turned up unfavorable comments about Dr. Danzl. Upon remand, the panel of judges thoroughly searched the record in this case and found that nothing that supports the district court's initial finding of an intentional discrimination. Both Danzl and Edling, as well as several others, were qualified candidates. Unremarkably, the school district hired the candidate with superior experience and superior references. Although this may not comport with the district court's view of how hiring practices should compensate for years of underrepresentation of women in educational administration, it does not violate Title VII. The employer is free to choose the best candidate for the position without regard to sex, and so we see the test did pass. They were not discriminating according to gender. They were simply revisiting all the facts of the case, which indicated more experience and superior references was the ultimate reason for them deciding on one candidate in placement of Danzl. And so that was the real reason they chose to go with the man. It wasn't because she was a woman. It was simply the references and experience that made him more qualified. That's it for the case. Last slide is my citation. Okay, and enjoy.